Hello grade 7, how are you? I came today with this new tutorial that talks about the sentence types. Okay, so we will be discussing the types of sentences that are actually related in a way to the previous lesson that I revised with you, which spoke about the dependent and independent clauses. So there are four types of sentences as you can see here on this slide. There's the simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence, and compound complex sentence. But today in this tutorial we will be only covering the first two sentences, which are simple sentences and compound sentences. So a simple sentence has one independent clause and no dependent clauses. So a simple sentence is made of only one clause that cannot be divided into two other clauses. So it has a subject, a verb, and of course a complete thought since it's an independent clause. Even a simple sentence can be elaborate and it may have compound parts. So what does this mean here? This means that even if a sentence has more than one verb or even more than one subject, this doesn't mean that the sentence has more than one clause. Okay, so having more subjects, more than one subject, and having more than one verb in the sentence does not mean that the sentence has more than one independent clause. Let's have a look at this example. The squirrel found and buried the nut. This sentence has a compound verb here, two verbs, but this is only one independent clause. I cannot divide it into two other clauses, not even there is any dependent clause or another independent clause here. So the simple sentence is made of one independent clause. A compound sentence has two or more independent clauses joined together, but no dependent clauses. So as we noticed here, a simple sentence has one dependent clause, whereas a compound sentence has two or more independent clauses. Okay, they may be joined by a coordinating conjunction with a comma or by a semicolon. So in order to join the two independent clauses, I need to use either a conjunction with a comma or a semicolon, just like these examples here. I'm going to read them now. The squirrel climbed the bird feeder and the birds flew away. These two clauses, as you can see, make up a compound sentence and they are joined with a coordinating conjunction here, but we can never use a coordinating conjunction without a comma. In the second example, as you can see, it's the same sentence, but instead of using a conjunction, I used a semicolon. These are the coordinating conjunctions, which I'm sure that everyone knows them. They're the fanboys, for and, nor, or, but, so, and yet. I'm gonna make a couple of examples in front of you, and then you could be ready to do them on your own. The question says identify each sentence below with S for simple or CD for compound. Number one says Greg shoveled the snow and his brother began a snow sculpture. Without thinking twice, this is a compound sentence because it's made of two parts. Greg shoveled the snow, his brother began a snow sculpture. Two independent clauses joined with a coordinating conjunction make up a compound sentence. So number one is a compound sentence. I'm gonna type CD. Number two, the boat nosed up to the dock. Our trip was finally over. It's very obvious that this sentence is also a compound sentence too because it's divided into two clauses. The first clause is the boat nosed up to the dock, and the second clause is our trip was finally over, and I have a semicolon here to join the two clauses. Number three, Tom and Gail quickly cut and stacked the firewood. This sentence is a simple sentence because it is made of only one independent sorry, I made a mistake here because it's made of only one independent clause. The sentence in number three cannot be divided into two other clauses. Therefore, number three is a simple sentence. Simple. The rest of the sentences follow the same strategy that I did here, and you guys need to do them on your own. In exercise A here, it says the same thing. Identify each sentence below with S for simple or CD for compound. I'm going to also do at least an example in front of you to show you that it is exactly as the previous example up there. Everyone played pretty well, but Jenny scored the winning basket. This is a compound sentence because it consists of two independent clauses joined with a coordinating conjunction. Part B says combining sentences. Combine two sentences in each item to make a compound sentence. Use a semicolon alone or a comma with one of the following coordinating conjunctions, and these are the conjunctions. So what we need to do is read the sentence, join these two independent clauses by using either one of the coordinating conjunctions or a semicolon. I'm going to do the first example in front of you. The sentence says, Denise plays sports a great deal. He studies hard too. What I can simply do to join these two sentences is add a coordinating conjunction. Denise plays sports a great deal and he studies hard too. So I'm going to start typing this sentence. Denise plays sports a great deal. I shouldn't forget the comma before the conjunction. And he studies hard too. And that's all you need to do with the rest of the sentences. I hope this lesson did not seem difficult, because it isn't. You guys just need to focus on the sentence, read it, understand it very well, look for clues such as the conjunction with the comma or a semicolon, and then you can simply identify whether it's simple or compound. I'm gonna leave you now to do your work. I'll see you in another tutorial to explain the other two types of sentences. If you have any question, I'm there to help you and assist you in any way, even if we had to make a video call and re-explain this lesson. I'll see you later. Stay safe.